Here's Brody Brazil.
Technically, right now, this schedule is out for all the teams, but realistically, I can't see in any way that they'll play those out because they need to make up so many games for so many different teams, especially those in Canada. They are postponing them literally by the day because different provincial restrictions. You can't have certain amount of fans or any fans at some games, and the NHL says they don't want to do that. Not to mention, you have so many teams that are still dealing with COVID issues. And when they get that shorthanded, even with taxi squads, or their taxi squad is not replenished, they just can't play games. I think Anaheim was in that situation even tonight as I do this. The bottom line is the NHL has a schedule, I guarantee right now, that they're working on for February and beyond. But the reason that I don't think any of us have seen it, we've expected it for a while, but we haven't seen it, is because they don't know the full extent of how bad this month of January is actually going to get. And I really think the NHL does not want to put out one revised schedule here in, mid-January, and then say, February 1st, we have another version. So now there's 3 different versions of a schedule floating around. The original that we started with from back in the summer, the revision of January, and then the revision of February. It's going to be so confusing for fans because these schedules are going to look so different than the original or even the second version. The third would be like, well, wait, what day do the Sharks play the Kings? Wait, is that game in LA? And what channel is it on? It's like the lines going in a blender. The schedule is going to go in a blender. I don't see how it can't. I mean, there are more than 100 games across the league to make up at this point, which does sound daunting, but it's, over time, over the 3-week Olympic break that they're going to now take advantage of, they can do this. They can make this up. It's just that the schedule is not going to be what it looks like right now, and they don't want to revise it twice. So I really think that they're trying to muscle through as much as they can here, mid-January or so, and then publish what's next. Now, the prior schedule had each team off for 3 weeks for the Olympic break. We know the Olympics are not happening. My prediction is that each team is going to get still about a week, maybe 10 days off depending, but it's all not going to be at the same time, clearly. I think they'll stagger it. Some teams will get it early February. Some teams will get it late February. Some teams might even get it in March, short month, right? Of February. You can't have everybody off that long at the same time. So that's my expectation. So as much as we talk about the second half of the season for the Sharks or any other team, and we're, 6 games away from being done with the first half, this second half is going to be wild, not Minnesota. This second half is going to be wild because you don't know when and where and who and how. The chapter's going to be rewritten of the schedule. Do I think drastically? I mean, we know the games the Sharks have to make up. We know who they're going to have to play. It's just in what order, road trips, homestands. Are we going to play every other night? Are we going to have a lot of 3 games in 4-night spans? So a lot of it remains to be seen, but expect the schedule to change drastically soon.